Hello, everybody. Welcome to Total Talk Sports. And it's me, Tay Z, with your boy, PootieKD, and the other boy, Cruddy, Ron. Cruddy Ron, starting with you, how are you feeling on this fine, fine day?
Uh, tired. Niggas is tired because last week had a lot of stuff to do.
Mm.
A lot of
mm.
stuff to do. I just have to say shout out to what's that nigga name? Chris Brown Asher for stopping by in the DMV. He caused me a little bit of distress, but it's okay. I'll forgive you guys.
Cruddy Ron, you are not the first, nor the last person to ever have their life distressed by Chris Breezy.
That's a true statement.
Don't worry, Ron. You'll make it. I believe in you. And as for you, PootieKD and the place to be, I must ask you, how are you doing?
Fine. That's it.
Ooh,
Fine.
just fine?
Just fine.
Are you in pain?
Mm, no. No. Nope, I'm not.
Why don't I believe you?
Because you never believe me. You don't ever try to take my word for it like I'm lying or something. I say I'm fine. You want to keep asking questions, Officer TZ.
You don't sound fine. You sound like you're in some pain.
You don't know me. You never
Okay.
known me.
Well, PootieKD and the place to be.
Hmm.
Let me be the first person to let you know this episode is going to be about you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not fine anymore.
PootieKD, this episode is about you because this episode is about the Atlanta Falcons.
Hey, the Dirty Birds. One of my
The
favorite
dirty,
teams in the league.
the Dirty Birds, PootieKD, and for all of those
I
listening
swear to
in,
God, you post a picture that's stupid about the Atlanta Falcons, I will leave. Because I know
PootieKD,
you. I know you. Okay? You
PootieKD,
ain't just going to
you,
post up the logo of the Atlanta Falcons. No. You're probably going to have the logo of them holding a beer, or they're upside down, or both. Okay? I know. I know. So don't even try it.
the upside down Falcon drinking the beer, PootieKD. You should know me better than that. I won't have something so simplistic.
Thank you. Thank you for that. See,
I
I can count
mean,
on you.
definitely had it in the chamber, but
Oh,
I'm
of
not going to
course you
use
did.
it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Remember, I'm not fine anymore. It's all coming back. I am not okay.
Well, PootieKD, this is indeed an episode about your team, the Atlanta Falcons. We are going to talk all Falcons today. You see, for about the next month, we're going to have episodes about each of our teams: the Falcons, the Eagles, the Boys, the Commanders, and of course, we're going to end it off with PootieKD's other team. He's the rare man with two teams in the same conference,
Hmm.
the Rams. So,
Say
which I
less.
think, hopefully, by the time we get to the Rams episode, we will know if that mutant Aaron Donald will be coming back or not.
Stay tuned.
Praying so hard for that to not happen. But okay, PootieKD, in the words of mankind, this is your life. Or should I say, this is your team.
Thank you.
Mm. Pootie,
Oh God.
PootieKD, first off, How excited are you? I mean,
Um,
this is the Falcons.
yes, I'm very excited. I'm very excited about the Dirty Birds. See what we can do in the future. There we go. I love that logo. The
Mm.
logo makes me happy. But if I stare at it long enough, it all just comes back in waves. You know, you know, the good and the bad. But this is my team. Rise Up is a dumb name. I wish it was just the Dirty Birds. I
I
don't think that's that hard, unless it's been taken by something like copyright. I don't know. Someone owns the rights. It should be the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know, but Rise Up. I mean, I guess that's what Falcons do. We haven't rised up to anything for real the past 10 years, but yeah, I like the Falcons. I will always like the Falcons. I used to love them,
mm.
but I'll love them
Well,
again. I mean, who says you can't fall in love with your team twice, right?
yeah, maybe they give you a reason for that to fall in love with them again.
That's what I need. That's what I need.
So first off, Pootie KD, I'm gonna start you off. I actually do want to ask you this question. So last week when we played that fun little quiz game, and I told you that to do the Rams for this one, for that game. If I had asked you for the top five Falcons passing leaders, do you think you would have gotten that?
Absolutely not. I know Matt Ryan is number one because he had the longevity and he was throwing the ball a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Chris Chandler, Steve Barkowski, and I don't know Jeff George, and I the next one I have no idea. I don't think Vic is there because he don't really throw like that. He don't throw. I don't even know
Mm.
if he had 3,000 passing yards. You know, he was not the most
Pootie
accurate
K,
man, but he did change the city.
Pootie KD, would you believe me if I told you Vic is in the top five?
Hey, I wasn't too sure. Is he five?
He is five.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take
Would
it
you also believe me that that might also not be the greatest thing for your team in terms of passing
because
history?
why?
So you were right. Matt Ryan is number one.
Yeah.
Steve Barkowski is number two.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to keep in mind, Matt Ryan played from '08 to 2021 on the
Right.
Falcons, and Barkowski played from 75 to 85.
Right.
Um, I say that to say there is a 36,000 yard difference
Whoa,
between Ryan and Steve,
that's a
and
lot.
then there's a 9,000 yard difference between Steve and number three, Chris Miller.
Oh no, I want to know that. I said
And
Chris
by the
Chandler.
time we get, you did. He's number four. Chris Chandler's number four.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, PootieKD, the drop between Matt Ryan and Michael Vick is about 40,000.
What? Okay. Can I
40,000
ask?
40,000 yards, yeah.
All right. That's most of that is because of longevity.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt Ryan was actually a really good quarterback. He was way more accurate
Mm-hmm.
than Vic was. And I think Vic only played, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years with Atlanta.
Yeah.
And
Um
he wasn't that accurate. I think he had a 3,000 passing yards in Atlanta, not in Philly.
and also Michael Vick, well, okay.
Watch it.
After Vick,
Hmm.
I'm gonna say this.
Oh my God! After Vic, Jesus Christ,
After Michael Vick,
it's coming back.
there's Jeff George.
Yeah.
Michael Vick is your last 10,000 like 10,000 yard all time passer. After him, you got people like Jeff George and Randy Johnson,
The baseball
Bobby
player.
Herbert. Would you believe me if I said Kirk Cousins is actually number 10 on the all time Falcons passing yards leaders?
Yeah. Yeah, because he likes to air it out. Mind you,
Would you
we're in
be?
the era of passing
Hmm.
the ball. He definitely has a bunch of yards throughout his career. Washington and Minnesota,
Would
and he
you?
only played in
Hmm.
Atlanta for like 2 years, and he's already number 10.
He's already number 10. Uh,
I
would
could
you
beat that
also
record.
believe me if I told you that Desmond Ritter's number 12?
Who?
Would you believe me
Mm-hmm.
if I told you that number 12 on the Falcons all-time passing yards chart is Desmond Ritter?
DoorDash Desmond.
DoorDash Desmond.
How? Oh, hey, look, he didn't pass Vic. He ain't even touched top five. He's not top 10. He
Would
is
you
dead
then
to me
believe
now.
me if I told you Michael Penix Jr. is number 13?
Now listen, okay. If we get Michael Penix Jr., mind you, he only played 9 games. He only played 9 games. If we can get a
8.
full season, he will pass Desmond Ritter and become one of the best in the world. Okay, that's all we need this man Mike to do.
Mm.
Okay, but we got a quarterback named Tua who thinks he can just come in there and just take the man's job, which is probably gonna happen. Don't laugh at me, you piece of crap. You know where
Funny
my
enough,
loyalties lie.
there's a man. Oh wait, there's a man on the Falcons history named Dick Shiner. Just kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So on YouTube, they got this guy who posts up quarterbacks throughout the years.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Dick Shiner is not a troll. Dick Shiner, that's a real person.
It's a real person.
And I know he got bullied in school. I mean, what? Yeah, I know he did. There's no way he escaped that. shout outs, shout outs to Mr. Shiner.
Shout outs to Mr. Shiner.
Yeah,
Now the Falcons. I'm gonna go through brief history of the Falcons, real quick, real quick.
please.
I just want to kind of, you know, give you a rundown. You and I a rundown of the Falcons. So we're actually gonna put up the first ever logo of the Falcons. Did you know this was your logo?
Oh God, it's so boring. Uh, like look at the Falcon. The Falcon is like, bro, kill me. Look at my foot, just one foot. Does that make an F to you? Is that what they're trying to do?
I think it's trying to make an F.
I feel like they were trying to do something creative with the left side because it looked like it split down the middle for what reason I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And the right side, they were just like, "Yo, we gotta do something. Put that gargoyle face at the top. Put the gargoyle foot on the bottom. Are we the Atlanta Gargoyles? Absolutely not. We're the Atlanta Falcons.
I love
And
looking at this Falcon, man. He looks
why do you like looking at this particular Falcon? Jesus,
because he looks
there's no
so
personality. He looks like a cousin.
he look he looks shocked. Like
Yeah.
like
Oh, he
this
don't know shocked. He keep looking.
like this like this guy. He seems determined.
This is the best logo ever.
he seems like he's ready to fight.
Yes. Look at that foot. Hey, look
This
at that
guy,
foot. Look at this. It's straight plane. There's no ridges. Like, what are those lines down there for? To keep us not thinking it's a butt? I don't know. What is? That's
he
our
just
first logo.
that's your first logo. He just seems like, oh, I'm in the NFL now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I football. Oh, we just
Ooh.
kicked the football, right? No, that's
Oh,
soccer. Oh. So what is? I don't know. I guess I'll learn on the fly. Fly.
fly.
Right. Huh.
The the Atlanta Falcons were founded in 1965, and their first season was in 1966. PootieKD, do you know who the first opponent ever for the Falcons was preseason? Their first ever opponent.
Wasn't nobody in our division.
Not at all.
Was it the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yes, it was actually
Well, who won that?
the Eagles, nine to
Oh,
seven.
oh. Probably because your bird doesn't look like this bird. Didn't even know how to play. I know it's preseason, but we starting off losing. That's
You guys lost
whatever.
9-7 against the Eagles, who at that time were also very lowly. Not gonna lie, they
Hmm.
sucked.
Okay.
Um,
That makes me feel fantastic,
your
right?
first, huh, what you said?
That makes me feel fantastic. Like we lost to a team that didn't even want to play. 9-7 does not scream a good game to me.
Uh, I mean, you know,
What?
that team. I could even tell you the starting QB for that team. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
They're irrelevant today. They
They
are
were absolutely irrelevant.
they are irrelevant today.
That
They probably don't know they were the first quarterback for this team.
and which, by the way, this was the Eagles logo in 1966. So leagues. He's holding a football.
It looks like a eagle. It
Yeah,
looks like an eagle.
it
Now
does
go
look
back
like
to
an
the
eagle.
Falcons one. That looks like a gargoyle. God damn it.
So, do you know their first regular season opponent? This one's going to be interesting for you.
This is the New Orleans Saints.
No, Saints were founded the next year.
Oh, true. No, not Tampa. Tampa was later. Carolina wasn't even a thing.
Mm.
The Cowboys.
Nope. The first game for the Atlanta Falcons was actually, and I'm going to make sure that yep, I do have it. You know that team on the other side.
That looks like the Rams
That is indeed the Rams
of Los Angeles
of Los
because
Angeles.
they went to St. Louis. I just can't remember what year. Somewhere in the 90s, I think. But they
Mm.
was Los Angeles first, I believe.
They
Wow,
lost to
look
the
at
Los
us.
Angeles Rams
Oh man.
19-14.
Well, that seems better than losing 9-7 to a team
Mm.
that really didn't want to play.
Now, the Rams in 1966 were 8-6. So, I mean, take that for what you will.
Sure. Well, yay.
Didn't go to the playoffs, but they
Oh,
existed.
that yeah. Thank you.
So, oh, and then also then the Falcons lost to the Eagles in the regular season, 23-10.
Just
So,
had to bring that stat up, huh?
just wanted to let you know. They also lost
All
to the
right.
Cowboys, 47-14,
Okay.
and the Skins 33-20, and the
Huh.
Niners 44-7.
Oh, whoa.
The they lost to the Browns 49-17.
49. All right. Where's the defense?
Somewhere. They lost to the Bears 23-6.
Okay, at least it's not 40 something.
They also lost to the Steelers 57-33,
What?
and they lost to the Green Bay Packers 56-3.
Okay. Okay, I'm
But
sad again.
their first ever win was a 27-16 game against the New York Giants
Good. At least
in their
we
stadium.
have a win.
Really in Yankee Stadium, but I guess that was their stadium at the time.
Yeah.
So,
Atlanta's great. Great start, Atlanta. Yay. The Atlanta Gargoyles.
however,
What?
the Falcons, well, they weren't good for the first like 3 or so years, but the Falcons did eventually get some help in the form of a head coach, Norm Van Brocklin, who is a Rams quarterback Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
So it's been some close connections between the Rams and the Falcons early on here.
They
Uh,
have synergy together. Look at that. It's beautiful.
However, Norm Van Brocklin was considered a jerk. Norm Van Brock, Norm Van Brocklin, in 1974, made headlines when wide receiver Al Dodd asked permission to miss practice because his wife was going into labor. Van
Oh,
Brocklin famously refused, stating he would simply find someone else to play his position, which briefly prompted Dodd to quit the team before club president intervened. So,
congratulations on that baby.
yeah, you
Right?
might not
Like,
get to see it born. Like,
oh no, 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 yeah, yeah. Like, at least I let her go in labor. Like, would it be
yeah.
like, no, you ain't going nowhere. You better come over here and work, boy. I'm like, dang.
So that's your boy Norm Van Brocklin, head coaching the Falcons.
Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at that dirty red paste jersey. We about to lose, ain't we?
Most likely. But you might lose with style at the very least.
Style?
Yeah,
You know, style.
yeah.
Suck.
Also, by the time the 70s roll through, by the way, the Saints have already existed, and funny enough, the Falcons and the Saints are credited with breaking up a certain team's control of the South in the NFL. Sorry, of the NFL in the South. Before the Falcons and before the Saints ever existed, this one specific team controlled the southern market when it came to pro football. Do you know what that team is?
No. It's not the Eagles.
It's not the Eagles. It
Okay.
would be really crazy if Philly controlled the South.
Yeah. Not
be
again.
that would be that'd be super nuts.
That would
Nope.
be, yeah.
My God.
We do
No,
not need that.
actually,
Controlling
it
the
was
South.
it was actually the Washington Skins.
Red, red, Redskins.
It was the it was indeed the Commanders ran the South until the Falcons and the Saints rolled in. So the Falcons, you give some credit to the Falcons. They made their mark fairly early on. It gave people in Atlanta something to cheer for. That
Yeah.
wasn't some team in Washington D.C. So kudos,
Yeah.
kudos.
Kudos. Kudos.
Now, by the mid to late 70s, you guys actually do get a franchise quarterback,
Hey. There we go.
Steve Bartkowski.
Wow. Look at that guy. Look
Look
at
at him,
Bart.
Bart.
Right. Take us
That
to take us to the playoffs, Barkowski.
Steve Bartkowski did indeed take y'all to the playoffs.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, he took y'all to the playoffs and if I want to remember this correctly, because let me make sure of this one. Indeed, indeed. In the 1980 to 1981 season, y'all did indeed go to the playoffs, and you
To win.
faced the Dallas Cowboys.
And we won.
Um,
Please.
you gave them a 14-point lead and lost.
Damn. At home?
Um, you were at home, yes.
Okay. So this has been going on.
This has been going on longer than you think.
Okay. All right.
As a matter
This
of
is
fact, PootieKD, I hate to tell you, there is a top 50 biggest blown leads page on Pro Football Reference for the Atlanta Falcons.
why? That's so mean. Why are you laughing at that? They don't have that for the Eagles?
I don't know. This was the first one
Stupid.
I've ever found.
Why are you bringing this up?
I only bring this up to say to you, brother, this is crazy.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, Your first biggest blown lead was in the year 1967. Your team gave up an 18-point lead
Wow.
to the New Orleans Saints,
What? Of
the team
course.
that had just came into existence that year.
Oh, they have no idea the future that this team is gonna bring. Oh, this is just the beginning. This this is just this is early
Yeah,
poverty right here.
when doctors say, know the early warning signs of like a disease or whatever, this is an early warning sign.
Man,
This, wow.
I see
The
why
Fal-
you was just like, yo, I know why. I know why you're doing this. To try to mentally prepare myself for this team.
well,
Yeah. It started back in the 60s.
in the '60s, this is this is no bueno. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know, I will say
F
the
you.
Falcons do own the largest. The Falcons have claim to the Saints' largest loss in their history. The
Huh.
Falcons beat the Saints in 1973, 62-7.
Whoa.
That's
I'm mad we got
insane.
that 7. Like, we couldn't get that 0? Hey. Dang. Couldn't
So,
get that 7. All right.
so
Yeah, the Saints
Pootie,
suck.
yeah, I do have to ask you, PootieKD, as an NFC South fan of just in general, as a fan of the Falcons, are the Saints your most hated team?
It is. And to me, like growing up, it kind of varied because it would be one time I would hate the Saints, and then it'd be one time I would really hate the Panthers, and there'd be one time I would hate Tampa. It kind of like switches off. But if you ask
Mm,
any Atlanta Falcon fan who is the biggest rival, it is the New Orleans Saints. It's the
mm.
New Orleans Saints for sure.
I
F
mean,
those guys.
I've seen people rank the Saints Falcons feud in the top four, or if not top three, NFL rivalries.
The thing about that, like, I definitely believe that. But I've been so distant with the Saints Falcons rivalry because I've been
Mm-hmm.
so hell bent on getting my head coach fired that I have
Mm-hmm.
not even enjoyed a Saints win
Oh.
like for the Falcons. Like when we win against the Saints,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. I'll just be like, I hope this gets our head coach fired. So but now, oh yeah, it's serious.
Mm. That's well. You got your boy Steve Bartkowski, and Steve Bartkowski takes you guys through the '70s and through all the way to the mid '80s. You guys, well, he is your franchise QB, but unfortunately, he doesn't lead you up to the promised land.
Oh well.
Oh
What's
well.
next?
And you guys do kind of go through it again. This much is true. PootieKD, by the way, in 1977, the Atlanta Falcons boasted a historic defense.
Hey.
Uh, I'm gonna make sure I have all my facts on this one. Uh, but that defense, the and once again, I love old timey teams because of the nicknames that a lot of these teams used to get. You know, like teams used to have such like really cool nicknames, especially like defense, like the Orange Crush of the Broncos, Dallas's
Mm,
Doomsday Defense, Steel Curtain,
the
the Purple
purple
People
eater,
Eaters.
yeah.
You know, the the Falcons in 1977, they had the Grits Blitz.
What?
The
Okay.
the Grits Blitz.
The grits blitz.
Yes, sir. They You want to know how good they were, PootieKD?
Yeah, because you told me how bad they were earlier.
In 1977, this defense gave up 9.2 points per game.
That's awesome. Under 10 points per game is fantastic.
They gave up 129 points over a 14-game season.
And we won the Super Bowl that year because that
They were
historic defense.
they recorded 26 interceptions, giving up only 9 passing touchdowns.
Huh. We would have won the Super Bowl that year, huh?
Yeah, yeah. You didn't make the playoffs.
What?
Yeah, you didn't make the playoffs.
I see why you did Atlanta first. That makes sense.
Um, your offense was awful.
Oh, so we got carried. Wait,
Yes,
hold on, hold on. Well, I don't know if the Ravens' offense was awful when they won the Super Bowl the first time.
it wasn't good. I'll say that. It wasn't
Because I
great.
was like, they
It was
definitely got carried by their defense.
heavily.
Yeah, but their offense, our offense was dead last or something.
So the problem, a lot of it, you guys didn't. Yeah, you just didn't really have a good offense. I'm trying to look for the offense rankings y'all had in 1977. The Atlanta Falcons offense, 25th in the league. And keep in mind, this was not a 32 team league.
Right.
I don't even think it was 26.
How many people was in this league, bro?
Y'all were putting. See, the Grits Blitz was holding opponents to 9 points per game. Your offense was putting up 12 points per game.
Uh, dang. It was a different time back. No, we just bad.
Your your team was rotating between two quarterbacks who could not pass 1,000 yards.
Was that Mr. Shiner?
No, that was Mr. Scott Hunter and Steve Bartkowski somehow.
Oh, nice. That guy on the screen. That's
Yeah,
Steve.
yeah, yeah.
He just looked at.
Well,
He just looking like, sure, I'll play quarterback. Why not? I'll do it. I'll do it, Atlanta. Atlanta Gargoyles. You fucking loser. This makes me sad. What
so
else are you gonna tell me that's gonna hurt my feelings?
well, I do want to say that you guys do eventually get to the 90s. And when
We
you
made
get
it
to
to
the
the
90s,
'90s.
you get to the 90s. You made it to the 90s. And when you get to the 90s, well, Pootie KD, I do have to ask, when I show you this image, what does this make you feel?
Oh wow. Okay. So I know at that time I probably would have been like, man, we probably could have been in the playoffs every year. Man, we probably could have went to the Super Bowl at least twice.
Mm.
Man, we would have had a Hall of Fame quarterback instead of having all these other quarterbacks coming in and out. But and we only had him for a year. We didn't know. We didn't
Mm.
know. We didn't
He's
know.
he was a problem. He was a problem. He's how
Man,
do
my
you put
fault,
it?
man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Jerron.
you're good. You missed about half of the Falcons' history so far.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about the Falcons
Oh,
lore.
you just take it. Just brainstorm. Because we're a poverty franchise, so you you can guess how it could
Poverty?
go.
I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
there's
yeah,
worse franchises out there.
I don't think there's more heartbreaking franchises though.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
Because
I
Atlanta,
can name one in the
heartbreaking.
21st century. That being my own, but outside of the 21st century, to know.
Oh, don't. We'll get to your team. We'll get to. Oh, don't worry. You laughing? We getting to your team next.
I know, I know. I'm fully. I know.
About to
This
say
is putting KD. I understand it didn't work out with Brett Favre.
we didn't even try, yo.
He was arrogant. He came into the league very arrogant. He was a toxic presence on the team. He's many have said essentially it just would not have worked.
I don't know that, yo.
He was traded to the Packers for a second round pick.
What?
Yes.
I mean, we didn't know.
You didn't know.
We didn't know.
You didn't know. Keep in mind this is the Falcons team that everybody calls the too legit to quit Falcons.
Too legit to quit. That can only mean one thing.
Can only mean one thing. PootieKD. I know. I know.
Mm-hmm.
This man was on y'all's roster and was playing baseball at the same time.
Yeah, that's prime time. That's Deion
That's prime
Sanders.
time.
That's Colorado's head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was an Atlanta Falcon. The city loved him.
The city loved him. You know who else loved him?
Oh,
This man right here. Biggest gangster on the West Coast.
oh my
Yes.
God, Mister Too
Yes.
legit to quit himself.
That's Mr. Too Legit to quit himself.
Yeah, ask me who has more money, Dion or Mister Hammer. Actually, 20 years ago, ask me who had more money, Dion or MC Ham. Matter of fact, no, no, I ain't gonna go back on that.
Look, like 30 years ago?
I think 30 years ago, I don't know, did Dion have more money than MC
Most likely.
Ham? Shout out to MC Hammer though, man.
The 1991 Falcons added swag to the Falcons, Pootie KD. I mean,
Yeah,
they was cool. Prime, Andre Rison. I mean,
should have won a Super Bowl
should have.
with one of the best defensive corners on planet Earth.
Yeah,
On planet Earth.
yeah.
Planet Earth.
He
Planet
just,
Earth.
unfortunately, Pootie KD, by 94, Dion said, yeah, this team sucks.
He didn't say that.
He said he left because the Falcons were not equipped to offer him an opportunity to win a championship.
Okay, that makes sense. It's probably after the whole Brett Favre thing, and he saw it was just like, yo, why did they do that?
And so he went to
Morons.
the Niners, won a ring, then said, I'm going to go somewhere else. Went to the Cowboys, won a ring.
Oh my God, why didn't he win a ring with us? That's two
Yeah,
Hall of Famers that could have won us rings. Oh my God,
yeah.
it's all coming back. I hate you. This will all be over soon.
It,
Continue.
well, Pootie KD, if this will make you feel better, because for once your team's misery was not on display. Because eventually the Dirty Birds make it to the NFC Championship,
Hey,
and then they make it past one of the greatest offenses of all time.
wait, we did something. We did something great.
You know what that is, right, Pootie KD?
Oh yeah, one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history. Just pissed down his leg. It made Atlanta go to the Super Bowl to get beat up bad. So I blame him for giving us hope. We could have said, "Hey, we at this time, Atlanta never been to the Super Bowl before, ever.
Mm.
Now, when we went, we got slapped, and
That
it's his fault.
man. You blame Gary Anderson. Gary Anderson has given you more pain, is what you're saying.
Hey, I wouldn't say more pain, but he's giving me pain. Phrasing,
Well, yes, your team did get slapped up in the Super Bowl. That much is true.
yes.
And then, as the time went on, they said we're tired of the Chris Millers, we're tired of the Chris Chandlers. So in the first round, in 2001,
Mm-hmm.
they said we got to get ourselves a playmaker.
That's right. He
And we
had to
got a
give
play
himself a black man
a
under
black
center.
man, a black man.
Yes, Michael Vick out of Virginia Tech, first round, first pick. You know, he was the first black quarterback to be selected first round, first pick.
I love that for him.
That is fantastic. This man changed the city. One of the hottest selling jerseys on the planet. He was so
Pretty good.
good, we changed that logo from that dirty gargoyle to an Atlanta Falcon. I hate that you're laughing at my team. I cannot wait till next week.
You s-
You piece of trash. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so 1990 to 2002, they tried to add a little flavor. And you know what? All it took was one outline. One outline changed. Look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me that was not better than the first one. All because of an outline. That's how bad it was. One simple change made that logo just a tad bit better. A
but,
tad.
th- but then this bad boy came out the cut.
Oh
That,
yes, look at that. Oh, look at the eye. You can tell that's a beak. You can look at that and see it's the freaking claw, the red, black, and white towards the end. You can't tell me there's not one of the best logos in the league. You can't. And if you're not gonna say that, you're a liar.
mm,
You are. You have been a liar for the past couple of years. I know you.
man. Well, your team under Michael Vick starts getting better. I mean, this guy, honestly, he had a lot of swag to not just the Falcons, but honestly to the NFL in general.
Mm-hmm. The Yin Yang twins.
Eh,
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Shout out to Yin Yang twins though. They definitely
I
from
mean,
Atlanta.
we need to have this recreated, but with Michael Penix Jr. and like the two remaining members of the Migos.
Yeah, I know the remaining members of the me. How about
Yeah.
just Future?
Or just Future.
Just
Yeah.
Future Hendrix. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that. That's positive thinking right there. Good
Positive
on you.
thinking.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll see Michael Penix Jr. going to the annual Freaknik. They still do Freaknik, right?
Yeah, but it ain't the Freaknik of old.
Uh,
This Freaknik got rules, as it should, because they was wilding out there.
well, PootieKD, your boy got y'all to some regular prominence. Like people was talking about the Falcons for a minute, man. Like I have to ask Pootie, what is your earliest memory of the Atlanta Falcons?
Seeing that guy, seeing
Mm,
that guy out there getting a chance, and once he got a chance, he changed the city of
mm,
Atlanta. I think my head coach was Dan Reeves.
yes.
Yeah, and I remember the wee little lad, piece of garbage at the time. I was watching them in the playoffs, right? And they went to
Mm-hmm.
Lambeau Field, went to face Brett Favre, the person that probably should have been on our team in the first place, but here nor there. And they said no one has ever beaten the Packers at Lambeau Field in the playoffs before. And here comes this guy out of Virginia Tech and
Mm.
gave Atlanta Falcons a dub. Did we go to the Super Bowl? No,
No,
failed,
you didn't.
failed.
But I mean, a part of that really is more so y'all did run into a little bit of a brick wall multiple times.
Most teams run into a brick wall. Don't try to play us like that. Oh, oh yeah, we were really close.
You were
Look at
really close.
Algernon Crumpler playing football, hold that ball as he getting smacked by a Mack truck. That ain't Weapon
That
X.
this GIF does not do this hit proud. This was a crazy hit, and he held on to
Yeah,
that ball. I have to give him
this is
props.
and this is just slowed down. Seeing that in
Like
real time is actually insane. Algie Crumpler was not a small tight end. He was a big
like
guy.
I I need to find that hit
We
because
lost that game, by the way.
you did. But kudos to him for holding on to that ball.
Yeah, because he was the only one that was getting the ball. Oh, look at that.
Vic, little pump fake.
This is
Now over the middle.
nonsensical.
What a
Right.
throw.
Oh
What
my
a
goodness.
hung on. They could have lacked.
My God.
14-3. Come on, man.
Mm,
I don't even know if we scored on that drive. I'm not even sure.
I
But
don't even remember.
yeah, we were play couple plays away. We're going to the Super Bowl to face my nemesis, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady.
Oh, don't worry. Well, I think one day you'll get your shot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want my shot. I
Oh,
want my shot. I want you,
oh yeah.
Tom Brady.
And so, of course, Michael Vick, and eventually, Michael Vick again gets a new head coach, and Bobby Petrino, and well, we know how 2006 goes for the Falcons.
Yeah.
It is it's not a fun time to be a Falcons fan in 2006.
You could have said any year, but yeah, 2006.
Also true,
Mm-hmm.
which sucks because once again, Michael Vick was posing with the Ying Yang Twins.
What is up with you and the Yin Yang Twins today, man?
They're pretty cool. Not gonna
Yeah, they are, but
lie.
I feel I think you just like saying the word Yin Yang Twins.
I really do.
Yeah, I caught on.
PootieKD, when this was happening in real time, what were your thoughts on Bobby Petrino then? What are your thoughts on him now?
F him, F him, and Jim Mora.
Mm.
Yeah,
Jim Mora.
deep cut.
Oh.
Yeah, F him too.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. Head coach, I remember. I remember those. So F him.
Well,
Shout out to Dan Reeves though. I like him. He was fine.
okay. Well, after the Petrino debacle and after the Vic debacle, you guys went back to the drawing board and you said, okay, can't trust the blacks no more.
That is not true, but that is true.
We're going to go back and get one of those traditional passers that we talked about so much.
We'll get us a tall white guy in the center. Yep. That's how we play football around here. I know Michael Vick changed the culture, but this white quarterback is winning football games. See the difference when you try it your way?
Virginia Tech, yeah, right.
Right. How about a Boston College? Matthew Ryan. And I ain't like him for years. I low-key
Why
still kind
though?
of didn't.
I'm
Because he took the
curious.
spot of Michael Vick, a black man,
Ah.
a black quarterback was leading the city. Is Matt Ryan better than Michael Vick? Come on now. We're not being ridiculous. Of course he is.
Okay.
But I wasn't ready to move on. I wanted Vick back. And then Vick came back to play for the Philadelphia Eagles,
Mm.
which I was actually happy for him. I did want him to be in Atlanta. You know what I would used to do? This is how you know I'm a terrible human being. Every time I got mad, and this is back when I actually played it and enjoyed myself, I would see him on the Eagles, and I would purposely take him off the Eagles, and I would put him right back on the Atlanta Falcons. I didn't care what Madden it was. I just even when he was on like the Steelers and the Jets, I would still take him off and put him on Atlanta. That's how much Michael Vick meant to me. It was that serious. It was
I
very
understand.
unhealthy.
It's very unhealthy, but I understand.
Yeah.
I've been there. I've been there. Like Michael Vick's a special quarterback, but and I think I guess at the end of the day, Matt Ryan is more boring and more milk toast than Michael Vick.
Hmm.
Matt Ryan isn't going to go posing with the Yin Yang twins.
No. No. No, he won't. I don't know who he would pose with. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, like
I'll take your word
freaking
for it. Whoever you think.
Hootie and the Blowfish. I don't know.
That's a reach. I don't think they. I don't even think. No, I can't see that. Try again. Actually, you know what? F it. He posing with the Yang Yang twins. At this point, let's just keep it canon.
But I will also say the Falcons and Matt Ryan's first 5 seasons went to the playoffs 4 times. They were 11-5 in 2008. They were 9-7 in '09 and didn't go to the playoffs. But then they were 13-3 in 2010. They were 10-6 in 2011.
Hmm.
They were 13-3 in 2012. Then they had a bit of a 3-year layoff from 2013 to 2015 where they didn't go to the playoffs. They were actually really bad.
Yeah, I do remember that. They were pretty bad.
But I mean, then you got the architect or one of the architects behind the Legion of Boom.
Hmm.
So, PootieKD, your thoughts on Dan Quinn?
He was cool. I enjoyed his company. He was all right. He was fine until after. It's like after that blown lead, everybody just didn't function well. Like we were all like cursed, cursed. Poverty teams get. They just can't seem to recover. And he actually just recovered because now he's the head coach of the Commanders now. So
Mm-hmm.
he just recovered. Before, there you go, that's Dan Quinn. And he was a defensive coordinator for a while. He had to regroup because he was starting to regress. And we were just like, bro, get it together, man. He didn't. We had to let him go. And it's been downhill ever since. Oh, God, it's coming.
But I mean,
The
I don't
depression
know.
wave is starting to hit.
Also, as a random aside, PootieKD, you did get some good years of wide receiver play. Everyone talks about Julio Jones, Hall of Famer, but
Hmm.
what are your thoughts on Roddy White?
Roddy White out of UAB. I saw this man and he had number 84. And I don't know why, but I was like, 84? Wide receiver? This man's going to be the next Randy Moss.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell I had high hopes in that motherfucker. He wasn't Randy Moss, but he was a real solid wide receiver.
Yeah,
Really, really solid. Reliable with Tony Gonzalez and things like that. Like he was reliable. I really liked that guy. I
one
did.
time first team All Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler,
Hmm.
played 10 years with just the Falcons.
Yep.
He has over 10,000 receiving yards, 63
Solid.
touchdowns. I mean, Falcons legend, right?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. What before Julio, Roddy White was the better, like was the best Falcons wide receiver.
Mm. Well, Andre Rison.
He surpassed him.
Mm.
Roddy White surpassed Andre Rison. Andre
Wow.
Rison was passable. That's the thing. And Roddy White was there. We were just like, yes, finally, a wide receiver. That's awesome. We got one. And then we drafted another wide receiver that also had dreadlocks just like him. And my God, I want to apologize to both Roddy White and Julio Jones out of Alabama. Well, I'll let it slide, but whatever. I want to apologize to both of them for wasting their careers. It was not up to me to do that, but they really put Atlanta on their back for years, and we failed them by not giving them a championship. So I am so sorry, Julio Jones and Roddy White.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that was sad, huh? Yeah, that was the
Well,
saddest part of this whole show.
no, this part is.
What was
All right,
this?
Pootie KD, it's time.
Uh huh.
It's time.
You got it. You can do this. 28-3.
What is what? People always ask this question in relation to like tragedies, like the Challenger exploding, or like
Mm.
9/11. Pootie KD, where were you?
I was I was home. I didn't know you guys at the time, so we didn't watch the Super Bowl together.
Mm-mm.
You know, as our yearly tradition we do. I had my Falcons gear on, head to toe.
Mm-hmm.
I called out Tom Brady. I said I want Tom Brady in the Super Bowl because this is going to be my legacy, and I'm gonna make it off of him, just like how he made it off of my team, the St. Louis Rams at the time. I said, "Don't worry, Rams, we got you." Telling everybody, "Hey, believe in us. Believe in Atlanta. We could defeat Tom Brady," and we almost did it. Around this time, I was saying we need more points. I got the video clip to prove it.
At at halftime, what were you like? What was your mood at
We
halftime?
need more points. I said we need more points. I was pissed when they kicked that three right there because it was 21-0,
Mm.
and then it was 21-3. I was pissed that they got the 3 points because that gave them hope. I didn't want them to get no hope. I wanted them to lose. I wanted them to lose everything. Okay, and I saw 28-3, and I was like, nope, we need more points because anytime this man Tom Brady can just come back. And then they scored. And once they scored, I was like, we just lost the football game. And I just sat. It is like I sat there
Mm-hmm.
and just took my loss early. Because, mind you, that's the third quarter right there. You see? That's normally says victory. Normally it says victory.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat there and they scored that touchdown. And I was like, he's about to do it. He's about to do
Mm.
it. And instead of feeling that loss at the end of overtime, I felt that loss right when he scored that touchdown. I knew it. I knew it. It wasn't like, no, all you got to do is make a stop. Everything was going the way that they were supposed to. Making history is what human beings do. Okay. And unfortunately, that human being did it on my team. It's very unfortunate. He could have did it to any other NFC team, but he did it to my team, and I took that personally because he knew I wanted him to lose that many. He knew I called him out.
Mm.
He knew what my motives was, and that was to beat him in the Super Bowl. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it because we couldn't stop them. We couldn't stop them. We couldn't pick up blocks. We couldn't make the right play call. We couldn't make a stop. Couldn't make a
Mm.
stop. Couldn't make a stop. We got tired. Yeah, yeah. See, look, that people remember that because they know what came after. They knew. I knew
Yeah.
it too. When he did that, I knew it, and
He
we
was
lost
sac-
that football game.
he was sacrificing his future marriage, his marriage to that in that right moment.
Mm-hmm.
He made a
And he did
pact.
it.
He said, "I will divorce my wife if you
Yep.
give me this."
Yep. Mind you, I'm just looking, and I just sat there. I didn't sit there like mad or anything because I knew it was happening. I knew it. I already accepted it once they scored that
Mm.
touchdown. And I just laughed and I just looked and was like, wow, he beat me again. Not only did he beat me again in the Super Bowl, he beat both of my teams in the Super Bowl. You know, both of them, the Rams and
Mm.
the Falcons. He got his first Super Bowl off me. He
You
got
know
his
what?
fifth Super Bowl off of me. That means he had more than Joe Montana, who had four at
Mm.
the time.
Yeah,
He did that off of me. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was the
That was
game where people started calling Tom the goat.
it. Off of me. Right.
So it's weird, right? Because
No, no, it's not.
I feel like like, yeah, obviously Falcons history continues to go on. You'd make the playoffs the next year. Nobody really thought in their head, oh, this is the end. I mean, I think we thought about it, we didn't actually believe it because, like I said, the Falcons went to the playoffs the next year, and they did lose, but they went. But after 2017, it's almost like it's almost like it
It's
it's
okay.
almost like it didn't matter
Mm.
to Falcons fans. It's or even to people who weren't Falcons fans. It's like no matter how much you did, no matter how much you drafted well, how well you guys did this and that. It's like it's something that kind of carries with you even in 2020 when the Falcons were just choking leads left or right. Obviously, we know about the Cowboys game where the man's just staring at the ball on the ground instead of just going to the ground and grabbing the ball
That
off
was
the air.
crazy. I was more mad at that than losing to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Because I was like, what are you doing? You like that we are ass? You like when we're comfortable being stupid and incompetent? Like, we're never going to escape this because this happened. Stop
And
it.
and what sucks for Matt Ryan is he definitely can escape it. His career is not marred by just 28-3.
One
It's
MVP
marred
that year.
by this.
Ooh, okay. So, fun fact about that.
Uh-huh.
I saw that lead at halftime and it was what? It was a big, huge lead, right?
It was
I'm
north of
at
30.
work and I see it. And I look and I was like, they gonna blow this lead, ain't they? And I just walked away from the screen, not even thinking about it. And then about like an hour later, lo and behold, a blown lead, the biggest blown lead in regular season history.
This is what y'all need to understand. The quarterback that was in both of these games is who?
Matthew Ryan.
Matthew Ryan suffers from a rare condition, and that is called blowing a lead syndrome. He
Syndrome.
can't get it out of his system.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That man has been blowing leads his entire life. He's going to continue to blow leads, even though he's not playing. He just blew a lead just now. Didn't
Jesus
know.
Christ, Matthew.
That
And
man probably plays Madden and blow leads.
Yeah.
this man, Matt Ryan, like, if you look at his resume, it isn't the worst resume. There are QBs with worse resumes in the Hall of Fame. You know, he has. Okay, real quick, because as a non-Falcons fan, I always kind of now. Why when I type in Matt Ryan, it took me to Matt Ryan, the NBA player first. That's actually disrespectful.
Oh wow. I forgot there was a Matt Ryan over there.
Hey, that Matt Ryan got a nice 2K jump shot base, bro.
Yeah, he does. He does. True story.
Matt Ryan, MVP. He's Offensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, one first team All Pro, and a four-time Pro Bowler. Like, I've seen people with worse get into
Should
the
be
Hall of Fame.
5. I mean, Pro Bowls don't mean nothing now, but it definitely
Sure.
should have been 5. They made Mitch, I'm not a bitch, Trubisky go to the Pro Bowl,
Mm.
and Matt Ryan definitely had better stats than that guy.
He,
But
he
hey, it's a
he's the
Bears quarterback.
Falcons. He's the Falcons' all-time passing leader. He has a career passer rating of 93.6. I mean, 65.6 completion rating or percentage. He's not the worst QB ever. He's in the upper tier of QB, especially in his prime. But it's like that's just those two blown leads are just going to hang over his head and potentially the Falcons fandom for the who knows how long. And PootieKD, I have a friend. His question, he had a question for you. He has two questions for you actually.
Fine.
His first question: has the pain from 28-3 only gotten stronger or lesser over time? At what point would it just be a blip?
It it's I mean, to me, it was now 10 years ago. So I'm definitely over it.
Mm. Hmm.
I'm definitely over it. Like it was so long ago. The people that was on that team are gone.
Mm-hmm.
We got a new regime. Thank God. Rich McKay is gone. Terry Fontenot's out of there. You know, like it's a whole new roster, a whole new Atlanta team. Cause Jesus Christ, we even got new jerseys. Trying to get rid of that stigma of that 28-3. I've been moved on. But I mean, obviously, when they say Atlanta Falcons, it could be 2026, it could be 2056. The Atlanta Falcons have blown the biggest lead in football history in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. In the Super Bowl, so to me, like I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm on to next season.
That Super Bowl legitimately could have been the difference between Matt Ryan getting into the Hall of Fame or not.
I think, I mean, he's the best Atlanta Falcon quarterback ever. So I think
Yeah.
he should just get in off of the strength for that.
Mm.
Cause honestly, we about to start running out of people.
I
Uh,
mean, I don't know. I mean, okay, there's people in the Hall of Fame, right, that has worse resumes than Matt Ryan. But
Mm-hmm.
it's
That's what
like
I'm saying.
nowadays, it's like now they just it's a little bit harder to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
well, if that's the case, then Matt Ryan is not getting in.
Because
If we grading it like that,
let me ask y'all this: is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Fame?
Yikes.
oh God, no.
Borderline.
He's the best quarterback Chargers have ever had, next to Dan Fouts.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I would say some of those games they wouldn't win without him.
There.
But
Uh,
see, is he across the Hall of Fame line? Because it's like there's a line, it's a fine line between the Hall of Fame and the Hall of really really good.
yeah, okay. I would consider him to be a Hall of Fame if he has an All Pro.
He
If you have,
doesn't.
he doesn't, then
No.
he has to be in the line. He has to wait in line and make sure all the other All Pros go first, and then we can think about putting Philip Rivers in there.
In Rivers' class, there's him, there's Roethlisberger, and there's also Eli Manning. Now,
Hmm.
Eli Manning, I don't think should be in the Hall of Fame, but
He got two rings, and
And he
it's
beat
yeah,
Tom
against
Brady.
Tom Brady. They don't take
Yeah,
that into account.
yeah,
yeah, but he was
yeah.
also outside of that a mediocre quarterback.
He
Oh, he
was,
definitely was
he
the
was,
definition of mid. That man's
but I
got an
don't
even
know.
record in the NFL, and he played like what, for 15 years?
Yeah.
Bro doesn't have a winning record, but he also doesn't have a losing one. So he's the
Exactly. You
example
played
of
all
mid.
those games, and you decided to go 50%. That's almost unheard of. How do you
Mm.
pull that off for your
He,
career? Crazy.
he's but like because of his last name, because of what he did against Tom Brady in those two Super Bowls, you know,
You do got to think about it. He didn't just steal one; he stole two.
Two
Tom
of
could
them.
have
He is
nine
2 and
Super
0.
Bowls.
He is 2 and 0 in the Super Bowl.
Imagine if Tom Brady would have had nine.
mm.
Yeah. He
But
would have
it's
had 9. He would have had 10 if he lost to the Eagles. I mean, if
but
he
just
won against the Eagles, yeah, he
but
would have had
imagine
10 Super
this,
Bowls.
like
Thank God.
imagine if Robert Horry went into the Hall of Fame.
That's different. That's completely different.
He has like 6 rings, 7 rings.
Yeah, but that's different. He was never the main guy on his team. He was just on the team that so happened to be championship winners.
Actually, you know what?
But
I'll do you better. I don't think Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Famer, but he's in the Hall of Fame.
it's easier to get in the Hall of Fame in basketball. Why? I don't know.
Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Famer,
But I
and
don't.
he also, I think, got arrested by the FBI.
Yeah, I still think him and Terry Rozier.
Yeah, him
Uh,
and Terry Rozier was doing some shit, but
yeah, I think Chauncey Billups for the city of Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely is a Piston Hall of Famer for sure. NBA Hall of Fame. I mean, how many? I'm gonna say how many first team All Pros he has. How
He
many
has.
first teams?
I'll pull up his
Because
personal
if he has a
accolades.
first team, then yeah, because that just means that you was the best player in that position
Chauncey
that year.
Billups has a ring. He has an NBA's final MVP, five-time All-Star, All NBA second team, two-time All NBA third team, two-time NBA All Defensive second team.
Yeah, he's got to make it. His resume, if you listen to what you're saying, he's made multiple All NBA teams. He made it all defensive team. He has a Finals
Yeah,
MVP. He
he's a
has a
Hall of Famer,
final.
bro.
He's got to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Average 15.2 points per game. I mean, I
but that's not
just
his game. That's not his game though. You don't look for Charlie Chauncey Billups to score. You was looking for like Rip Hamilton to score, or Tayshaun Prince, and
Shit.
sometimes Chauncey Billups. That team was really
Sometimes
difficult because they were
Chauncey Billups.
defensive. They was so defense based. So if you go back to the Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers part on like Hall of Fame, Phillip Rivers does not have an All Pro. So that means it was always a quarterback better than him every year he played.
Did Eli Manning have an All Pro? I don't think he
Absolutely
did.
not. Are you serious?
he
I
has
mean,
four
not are you
Pro Bowls.
serious? I'm sorry. Shout out to Eli Manning. But my bad. My bad. His quarterback won a Super Bowl, mine did. One of mine did. So yeah, I could put it on a lot of lives that he does not have it all, bro.
Okay. So I'm guessing that's assuming that we will all agree that Ben Roethlisberger is indeed a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would say so. Longevity, Super Bowl wins. I think he was Super Bowl MVP one time. Or was that Santonio Holmes? And not the first Super Bowl that he won. I don't think so. Actually, I
I
don't think he
don't.
was
I don't
Super Bowl
even know if he
MVP.
had Super Bowl
I
MVP.
don't think he was an All Pro neither, though. So he would be in the same line. Can't be at the same line as Philip Rivers. He won
Keontae,
a
does Ben
championship.
Roethlisberger have an All Pro?
Ben Roethlisberger, I believe, is a second team All Pro.
Okay, so yeah, he's going. So if you ask me out of the three, Roethlisberger, Matt Ryan, and Philip now Rivers, it would be the first person to be going to the Hall of Fame out of those three would be Roethlisberger.
He
Second
is.
would be
Oh
Matt
no!
Ryan.
Wait, I lied. He has no All Pro.
That's what I was
However,
like.
he has two. He has two rings. Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's a six-time Pro Bowler, two-time passing yards leader.
Philip Rivers has a passing yards leader, I think.
Okay, we gotta also
Um,
think about this though. Like getting an All Pro in the NFL, that means you're either the best or the second best.
Yeah,
There's
that's what I'm
we
no
saying.
third.
There is
we
no third
have to
team.
remember this is
Then
also the
everybody would have
so
gotten in.
Ben Ben and Rivers, and honestly, even Matt Ryan came up in an era where if it wasn't Tom Brady or Drew Brees or what's his name
Peyton Manning,
Peyton Manning
Or even Aaron
or
Rodgers.
Aaron
Or could
Rodgers.
have been
That's
Aaron
another one.
Rodgers, like they were going to be the All Pro in any of those
Hmm.
years.
And you
I
know
think
who
Rock.
always snuffed that award?
Mm-hmm.
My man's Tony Romo. He just played at the
Mm,
wrong time. He just played with too many greats. He just,
Too
you
many
know,
yeah,
greats played.
it's true.
yeah.
Drew
Ben,
Brees don't even have a league MVP at
no, he
all,
doesn't.
A lot of
which is
people don't even
crazy.
believe Drew Brees should be in the Hall of Fame. A lot of people say he don't deserve it.
That's
Me
Nah,
crazy. He
personally, I think he
should.
deserved it.
New
I don't know.
Orleans, the state of Louisiana, will put him in there by himself if they wanted to. He could walk the streets of New Orleans and nothing will happen to that man. Nothing.
And so, I mean, Matt Ryan, I mean, he has an All Pro. He has an MVP. He just doesn't have the ring, and he's attached to two of the biggest collapses in NFL history.
Yeah, but he can't play defense neither.
So, does he have a stronger resume than either Ben or Eli?
No.
I
And I think
think,
it's because that Super Bowl holds so much weight as an accolade because it's so hard to get, let alone
and
twice.
And would you put that loss on Matt Ryan, or would you put it? Okay, who do you think has a larger share of that loss?
What,
Matt
that Super
Ryan,
Bowl?
yeah, Matt
On
Ryan,
everybody.
or Kyle Shanahan?
Everyone. Everyone. Offense, defense, special teams, all of it.
I agree
Coaching,
with
all
Pootie because if you really think about it, just like he had this loss here, you gotta blame every motherfucker on that goddamn team.
everybody is at fault. Every
Mm,
last person. Because defense, what are you doing? Offense, what are you doing? Special teams, what are you doing? Coaching, what are you doing?
Um, how many rings Tom Brady got against seven?
7.
He has 7 rings. One he shouldn't have because he somehow beat the Atlanta Falcons. So he should
Sorry.
have six. And then, well, actually, he shouldn't have six. He should have
No, no, no,
five.
no. Because the Seahawks one, he
The
shouldn't have got neither.
Seahawks blew the most craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know who you blame for that. I guess the entire offense. I don't know.
No, that's play calling. That's
Mm.
play
Russell Wilson
calling,
could have changed the play. He
and
didn't have to do that.
he could have. Some people
Russell
just
was still
trust
on his rookie
coaching.
contract. They wouldn't let him do that.
Yeah, they would have been like, boy, who do you think you are? Changing the play
Russell
call
didn't
at the goal
start.
line at the Super Bowl. How,
Yeah,
better
Marshawn
listen to
Lynch in the
us.
goddamn backfield. They didn't give him a fucking ball.
I think
Oh,
they
dude.
said that the plan was to pass the ball twice and then run the ball on third, I think. And then
Mm.
if they was at fourth down, they was going to run the ball again. I think that's what they said their plan was. I really wish they didn't put that out there because it should have been run, 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 run. Tom Brady was ready to lose that Super Bowl, bro. You could just tell. And then they messed up, and he was just like, "Thank you." Now they're gonna
And
call
I'll,
me the goat if I beat Atlanta.
and and honestly, if they had lost that Super Bowl, I think it would have given Bill more power to just ship Tom Brady out earlier.
Well, mind you, that was like their first Super Bowl in like since that Giants loss, and that was like a couple years ago,
But
like
it was their
in that
first
span.
win in a decade.
Yeah, yeah, first win in a decade, and that would have been Tom Brady's third straight Super Bowl loss too.
Yeah,
But that didn't happen.
that yeah, it did not happen.
It didn't happen. So
So Pootie
Tom Brady
KD, my
technically should have zero Super Bowls. None of them were convincing.
so
None of
Pootie
them.
KD,
All of the
my
Super Bowls were close, except for the Chiefs one. That was
oh well,
that was the most convincing Super Bowl that he's ever gotten.
that was a shellacking.
That
Yes.
was a beatdown,
Yeah, bro, that D line, bro. That's 2 times Patrick Mahomes got whooped on by somebody D line, bro.
bruh. His offensive line, I believe everybody was either injured or sick or something, because he was running
Injured.
for his
Yeah.
life,
And he did the
and
same
still was throwing
thing
shots.
2 years ago.
Yep, running for
Running
his
for his
life.
goddamn life.
Running for his life.
Maybe
That's how you beat
teams
him
should
in the Super
invest in
Bowl.
over.
Yeah. But what was your question, man? Because
Oh
I'm
yeah,
already pissed.
my friend had one more question for you. How do you think things would be now if y'all had hired Belichick instead of Raheem Morris?
It would have been the same result. For
Ooh.
what people to fail to forget, Belichick was washed in the
Mm.
NFL. And if you don't believe that, look how he's coaching in college football right now with North Carolina.
That nigga
Mm.
don't care. That man has like a 25-year-old girlfriend. She never
Yeah,
leaves.
like that man is so checked out, and you wanted him to come to Atlanta and be checked out over there? Please get that man away from me. And it had nothing to do with him beating the Falcons. That's besides the point. He's one of the
Mm.
best head coaches ever. He is the best coach in NFL history, in my knowledge, in my book. But he was already declining when he had Big Mac Jones, and he was just declining after that when he just had evil Mac Jones was Bailey Zappi, and it just
This
wasn't working out,
last,
and they got rid of him. The Patriots
yeah.
got rid of a team that you would think that he would leave on his own, like Mike Tomlin. Just leave on their own. No, they got rid of him, and you want him to come to Atlanta to just scroll through his phone
That
and
man
pick a
tried
play
to
that
make
he see on
Cam Newton
Google.
work. I mean, I guess they weren't terrible, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, nah. It would have been exactly the same. He would have been just like Arthur Smith and just like Raheem Morris, letting the city of Atlanta down.
Mm.
So no, it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been no. Oh, thank God we got Belichick. We're back in the Super Bowl. Just because he's on the team does not mean we're going to the Super Bowl right away. Because he's been 9 times. No, same result. That's my answer.
Oof. Well, Hootie Katie, I have one more thing for you.
Fuck, come on,
One.
man.
this
I'm bleeding out here.
no. This one, I assume you might have more hope for this one.
Let's see.
Hopefully, Hootie Katie, what's your hope?
Oh, look at that team, man. Look at look at that team. First of all, get Darnell Mooney the f up out of there. Crop him out. Scoot Kyle Pitts over or something,
Ugh.
and put Jalen Walker or that convict over there.
Convict.
Yeah.
Hootie Katie
Convict. He didn't even say
is
his name.
I
insane.
mean, granted, he wasn't charged, but
That is
shout out to James
insane.
Pierce Jr.
Nah, I can't
Hootie,
say shout out to that man. You see what he did to
Oh,
Rakir?
much better. Thank you so much. That was the kindest thing you've done to me all this year.
Hootie KD, 2026. What's your hope?
Quarterback play needs to be at least decent. I don't need you to be Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, all that. You ain't need to do that. We got a new head coach. We got a new general manager, director of operations, director of football, whatever Matt Ryan's job is. We have these four, and yeah,
Wait,
we do have Tua. I
Matt
know, I
Ryan got
know.
a job?
Who?
I didn't know Matt Ryan was hired by the Falcons.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, yeah,
president.
yeah. He's the director now.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know
And tell you
if
right now,
there's
it
if there's a
already.
blown lead in the future, you know who fought it.
Mm-hmm. Look, but he ain't playing.
He's
He
not
got
playing,
nothing.
but he got his fingerprints on it.
He does. He does. Well, we gotta see. We gotta see. So far, everything is pointing to the up. We just need Michael Penix Jr., the Durag Demon. Okay, we need him to first get a temp, and second, he needs to walk. Okay, he's done 7-on-7. We need him to do 11-on-11. I believe he will be ready by training camp. Everybody's pointing towards Tua, and they're saying, "Hey, he's done this before. He's got, career experience, yada yada." But I wanted number 9 in Atlanta. I wanted Michael Penix Jr. in Atlanta. Granted, we got Kirk Cousins, and then I was like, all right, well, we need whatever. And then we got him anyway. And I blame Desmond Ritter for that because he was so bad we had to get 2 quarterbacks just to make sure. Injury be damned. This team can do it. I don't know about the coaching, though. We have to see. I don't know about the quarterback play. We have to see. The regime is fine. I think Ian Cunningham, the general manager, and Matt Ryan, I believe they know what they're doing. I'm just saying this as of today. From the moves I've seen, they haven't been like, oh, why did you get that? The draft. Why did you draft him? I never really got that from those two. And Kevin Stefanski, 2-time coach of the year on the Browns, should just say a lot right there. Because, goddamn. But,
Two-time coach of the year and somehow end up getting fired.
yeah. Well, I'm fine with that. Because the Browns, you want to talk about poverty, they're under Atlanta. I'm sorry. They went a whole season without winning a game.
At least Falcons fans have had hope, and that's what makes it hurt more.
Yeah.
Browns fans don't have hope.
No.
The Browns, listen, the Browns went 3 seasons at one point and won a combined 2 games. That's less games and seasons that went by.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And then the whole quarterback debacle with Deshaun Watson, and that's horrible. We
Mm,
don't have that.
you
We got
don't.
2 quarterbacks that actually are functional, but we ain't got no quarterback that's costing us money. We shipped off Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
We're good. We made all the right moves. We just need to execute. Hopefully, our coach is not a dumbass. And if he is, I'll be planting seeds to get that man fired. I've done it twice.
Mm.
I have done it twice. That's why there was like Atlanta was like, oh, Atlanta was a game away from making it to the playoffs. If we would have made the playoffs, Raheem Morris would still be here. Change would not have happened. Y'all realize that?
The man was just sitting there smiling.
Yes, smiling and losing, and then we still got Rich McKay in the ear of I almost said Terry Fontenot, no, of Arthur Blank, the owner. I want him to at least get one Super Bowl before he just retires or whatever.
Mm.
But I think this team can do it. As I said last year, in the year before that, in the year before that, in the year before that, I think this team can do it. This is the best chance we got right now. The defense, we got a pass rush now. We ain't had that in 10 years. Golly, we got a good secondary. We got
Yeah,
all
they
these
got
players,
both the
all these. We
Terrell
got
brothers.
Bijan Robinson right there. Drake London just got signed. So they believe. They signed Kyle Pitts. They believe. We just need to execute. We could be the best team in the league. We just need coaching to work because coaching matters. We got the talent. Talent can only get you so far, as you can see last year. Talent got us what 7, 8 wins, 8 wins. Coaching could have got us 12. That's my answer right there.
Well, PootieKD, after all of that,
I can't stand you.
how do you feel?
Cut it, cut it, cut it, because I'm about to jump. I'm on the ledge. I'm about to get out.
You don't like this song?
No.
Oh,
Play some Yang Yang Twins.
that might be copyright.
Oh, dang, you're right. Okay, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. That might be copyright. That is copyright.
I don't think
We gotta
anybody's trying to
chill.
copyright. I don't think
You
anybody's trying
can't
to
even play the
copyright this.
instrumental.
No,
Nah,
I don't
don't
think
even
so.
mess with it. Don't even mess with it. Don't even mess
Like I
with it.
said, this no one's copyright this. I'm pretty sure.
When the game is over, you will reign supreme. Come on and fly high, Falcons, soar in the sky. You're the football elite.
Ah, sure.
Falcons can't be beat.
Oh.
Sure.
So they lied. And it sounds like it's the same people that made Fly Eagles Fly. How do y'all live with that song?
I only know two fight songs, and it's "Fly Eagles Fly" and "Hail to the Redskins," and they can't even use that one no more.
No.
Yeah, they now say hail to the Commanders and I have to hear it every game. So
That sounds gross. That's an extra syllable.
Yeah. Let's get out of here because this was a beatdown that I feel like the Atlanta Falcons right now.
But at least you have hope, and that's good.
you do have some promise on that team. You got B. John Robinson.
The best running back in the league.
You got Cal, no touchdown catching Pitts.
We gave him for 6 touchdowns this year. One
So
up
he
every year.
actually scored. This year, he just gotta continue that jump. You got what's his name?
Drake
Damn,
Paris.
London Drake. Him.
Yep.
You got the other Drake who's still light skinned,
Mm.
Our light skinned leader, Drake London.
and you also have no taper having ass,
Can't
do rag wearing.
cannot believe he got married with no tape. And y'all saw it.
I didn't see
Y'all
that.
saw what I saw.
It looked like he literally just took the do rag off.
Yeah. It's crazy. So next week, who we got?
Well, next week we will be talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. KDZ, this is your team.
So he tried to make it the Eagles like second last to the Rams because the Rams is last. He said he wanted to book in with my team, the beginning and my team at the end. He tried to make the Eagles go almost last so we could save them for last. No, no, no. We getting you out the way early.
Mm-hmm.
We getting you out
Yeah.
the way early.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I gotta get
next
my
week,
freeze out early. I gotta keep saying it too.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You ain't escaping this. And you better say all the stuff like how you did with my team,
I
just
will.
like yours.
I will. I've found a few bangers. Don't worry.
Bangers.
Found a few interesting ones. Not gonna lie. From like 1961 to like 19 really to like 2000,
Um,
the Eagles was some trash.
we gotta talk about that fusion that y'all had.
Oh yeah, we can talk
Some of
about it.
the
The,
the pit seagull.
The
What they call
Pitts,
them? The seagulls. The
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 seagulls.
Seagulls.
Steagles.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the
We'll
Oh,
Steagles.
talk about that side
okay.
quest.
I'm still trying to figure out information about that man Sonny Jurgens, bro.
Oh yeah, we'll talk. Don't worry, we'll get into some Jurgens. We'll get into some Sonny Jurgensen. Do not worry, because I have a story about him and about Rams quarterback Norm Van Brocklin as it
Hmm.
pertains to the Eagles.
I need an entire lecture on on whatever dirt this man Jeff Fisher had on the Rams organization.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep that going on a couple weeks from now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna get
Well,
all that. Let's go. We've been here
well,
forever talking about my fucking
Cruddy
Falcons.
Ron, do you have any final words?
Um, yeah, shout out to the Falcons.
Thank you.
You can only go up. You know,
I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
rise up, right? Fucking
Mm-hmm.
only
stupid
go
name.
up. I feel like Raheem Smiley Morris
Mm.
only got fired. This is the only reason I feel like he got fired. Just like we said, if they would have made the playoffs, he still would have been there. But this was the final straw for Arthur Blank. He saw the Carolina goddamn Panthers make the playoffs. He said, "Oh fuck no, get your
Yeah.
Mm.
ass,
This man
get your
Bryce
stuff,
Young.
and get the fuck out of here."
Yes.
He said, "Not in all my years when I thought the Panthers would make it before we do."
Well, yep.
Bryce Young
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Bryce Young is only good when they plays Atlanta.
Mm.
Crazy.
Mm.
And low-key
doesn't
real.
make any sense. Yeah, he somehow I don't even know how they won that game against the
Yeah,
Rams.
it was too close. I didn't think it was gonna be that close. I thought it was gonna be a conventional win. For some reason, Bryce Young is just like, yeah, I think I'm better than CJ Stroud now. I think I got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the Falcons, man. And as always, fuck the Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, of course. PootieKD, any final words?
Falcons, don't worry, guys. We're gonna win a championship one of these years. We gonna do it. Just keep believing. We don't got a choice. No, Michael, is that AI?
No, it's not. It's actually from
Oh
his.
no, it's real.
It's real.
Michael, better than what he had before.
I mean, at least it looked like they tried to do something with it, but I mean,
No, no. I think they tried to start at the bottom, and then their phone rang and they had an emergency. They just forgot. It was just like, oh, shit. Oh, this man got married. Congratulations, bro.
Man,
For Mike.
patting his eye. He understand. He patting
For
his
Mike.
eye like, oh man,
Right.
what they do.
But come on, bro. In any clip, it's like it's so many pictures. In any clip,
At least his wave action is kind of nice though. Yeah, give him
kinda.
kudos for
I
that.
was expecting better from him to have that Durag on 24/7. Dang. Shout out to Michael Penix Jr. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback number one. Look at him. Look at him. Look how clean he is on both legs. Even keep having surgery on them shits.
Mm.
Oh man. But yeah. Shout out to Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Michael Penix is my quarterback number one. F tour.
Ooh.
He said, "Fuck Tua Tagovailoa. He
Yeah.
might play at least 4 games this year, but we'll see."
Yeah, he gonna play. I know he gonna play. We'll see if his brain will play. One wrong
Uh,
handshake and that man's in concussion protocol.
uh, well, uh, with Mr. E not here, I do want to say shouts to Bam Adebayo. Shouts to
Mm-hmm.
Bam. He's actually up for Sports Performance of the Year in the ESPYS for his 83 point majesty against the Wizards. So,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
point for
thought you was
Bam
gonna mention
Adebayo.
something about him sucker punching Tyler Harrow.
Oh no, that's more of like best backstage brawl of the year.
Oh man.
Bam, but you know what though? This show supports Bam Adebayo in all his ventures and all of his endeavors. So I'm sure he had a reason. Uh, Also, yes, next week will be Eagles. Will be Tate Easy. This is your team. Uh, I will have the stories. I will have the commentary. If y'all bring the questions as well. So we will talk about the Eagles, and after that, we'll talk about the Commanders, and then we'll talk about them boys, and then we'll go and end it off the series off with the Rams. And by that point in time, once that's over, we'll start doing our NFL season predictions. So we're gonna have a good time this latter half of the summer. So overall, thank y'all for listening and watching the show. PootieKD, he had some fun, I'm sure.
Mm,
At the end of the day,
What the? Yo,
what the heck?
what is this picture? Where'd you find this?
How did they even? Now, if this was like 1970, 1980, at his age, he would have had that haircut.
Bro
I
got
don't
the
get it.
Walt
I don't get
Frazier
it.
cut, bro.
Yeah. And look at how they try to. They ain't even tape that. Man, whatever. Crazy.
Bro looking like Cuz World Be Free.
World be free.
thank y'all for listening to Total Talk Sports. As always, stay clean.